Embellish, which is an Embellish Finishing Hairspray. Just a hairspray is a complete insult because this is not just a hairspray. Yes, it is gonna work like your hairspray, your last step in your routine and your finishing step. But this is one of the best ways to add volume, to add texture, for your style to last longer, to add lift at the root. You have 2 cans. Normally they would be $52 of your spray. They're $39. So really they're $26 a piece. Instead of spending $26 a piece, a little bit more, and you get your second, a 367-736 for your dynamic duo with over 270,000 sold. There's also 500 5-star reviews on a hairspray. Again, because it's not just a hairspray.
It's not.
What is Embellish?
Embellish are products that act like tools. And when I created it, whatever, how many, 20 years ago, the concept was literally to be able to have my clients have not a tool, but products that act like tools in their hand. It's a fiber technology, means it literally adheres to the hair and makes the hair pliable so you can get it to do what you want. I did want to just say, Ashley is still here. I'm not sure if you had asked some questions and if there was anything that we needed to touch base before we do the spray, but that's up to you.
Yes,
I felt like maybe we were abandoning you.
Well, let's see Cheryl, and then we'll check in with Ashley if you've gotten any questions. Okay.
So basically, this is fiber technology, but it's also water-free and lacquer-free. That's if you have a hairspray sitting on your vanity right now, I'm going to guarantee you it's not water-free. Now that we're moving into humidity, this is so important. So what happens is, I could just spray it. Her hair looks great, right?
Yeah.
So we could just use it as a hairspray. But because of the technology, here's the difference. I'm going to lift up, and I'm literally going to shake my can first. And as you can see, I'm keeping it about a can away, and I'm spraying through. And no matter what your hair length is, I'm going to come around this whole thing. I'm using it, instead of teasing the hair, I'm using it to thicken her hair up, volumize it, get the lift in there now permanently, right? We created lift with all the tools and the rollers, you know, like, but now I want that in there. And right up here, ladies, where all our hair is getting finer, come in here and make sure that you get in there. I let it dry like that for a sec. Okay, that's crazy already. But let that, you know, it takes 1 second to dry, and then all you're gonna do with your hand then is shape it to where you want it, or even brush it. Okay, by me just then tossing my hands in there, there it is. There it is. The style now that we've created is locked in. She could go dancing, she can go, you know.
That's fiber technology without water, without lacquer. That's why it's a hairspray, but so much better and so different. If you're frustrated with hairsprays in the past, grab this duo. It's like a hair tool. That's a finishing spray. That's kind of Maria's jam, right? His products almost become like hair tools in your routine. Then when you add in a Go-Go Mini or some flex rollers, now we've really amped things up a little bit. $13 gets it home. So let's touch base too with Ashley and find out if there's any questions on our chat. Ashley's chatting on our QVC Live Facebook page. Hairstylist in the house. Any questions, Ashley?
Yes, so Linda asked what the 2.0 means with the Go-Go.
Oh, good question.
Great question. So the 2.0 is our newest version where the heat is now at 365. It had started out at 325. So that's why it's the 2.0, because all the Q customers actually asked me to amp it up a little bit, so we did. Which
awesome.
Is
yeah, so a good time. If you have the original, you might want to get the 2.0. I really like the 2.0.
Right.
Miss Trisha.
Yeah, Trisha's hair already looks great, so we could go ahead and just spray it, right?
Yeah.
But because of the technology, that it's fiber technology, that it's water-free, that it's lacquer-free, I can now use this as my styler. So I'm actually going to pick her hair up and spray it in there because I want this to get thicker. Okay, look what happens right there, right? I want the thickness to get in there. So I'm gonna go in here, and this is a nice, you know, medium length. Okay, look at what's happening.
It's growing.
But not stiff, not sticky, right? And as you can see how I'm doing it a can away, okay, we're getting kind of big, which is good.
It's like, but
you want to go there. Fluffy.
And that's the thing. It's not like teased like a football helmet. It's fluffy and airy.
Right. So if you want to wear it kind of textury, you just saw what I did. Take my hands through it a little bit and really just build out that style. Now, granted, if we see the befores, we're going to just see literally how big I can get. If you have these, you know, a great bob and you want to see that stackedness, that fullness, this is how you're doing it. You're coming underneath here and you're just filling that out. Here's the cool thing. Even though we just did that, right? If you want to do that for this big fluffiness, and we'll actually go ahead and show that, right?
Okay, she's a guest at the wedding, but the next day it's the gift opening. So she wants to like tone it down.
Exactly. So this is nice and big, and it's such a great spot. If you want to wear your hair up, this is the spray that has to be in your bag, okay? But from there, I can very easily
now we're going to
just
the
brush
gift
through.
opening.
Exactly. So now all I have to do is brush through. That fiber technology has thickened her hair up for me.
Yeah.
Right? So even if I don't want it to have that big look through it, I'm just going to brush through that hairspray and then just have my thicker, fuller hair look as opposed to, you know, the big overdone look.
Yeah, but it's still manageable.
So pretty.
You know, a lot of times when you spray those hairsprays that have the lacquer, it almost is like you can't run a brush through it afterwards. You just get in the shower and you wash that stuff out, right? Because it's almost tacky and sticky to your hair. This becomes that extra styling tool that gives you lift and texture. Oh, we brought that back. She's alive, right? Oh, here, let me get this side.
Yeah. My long hair girls, this is exactly how she's doing as you're doing. You keep about a can away. If you notice when Allie does it, she's moving her hand at the same time. So she see how her hand's moving and she's not close. So she's getting in there. And remember, it doesn't have water. Water is not a friend to her hand. Right, it would
especially if you got curly hair.
Exactly.
Right now, it's like, what's the point? And with humidity, this is your summer hairspray for special events to fight humidity, to give you that lift, that volume texture. It's so much more than just a hairspray. It's Embellish.
All right, so look. We're bringing these curls out now. I'm doing exactly what you just saw Allie do to herself. There's the before on the one side. Here's it now. I have to come over here. So literally just taking my hands, almost like I was spray painting it as far as an evenness of the amount of spray that I want, not just on the ends, but on the roots. Because remember,
it's just that mist too.
Water-free, lacquer-free, fiber technology that's allowing me to expand the hair with a hairspray, so that means it's going to hold, but it's also that tool. Yeah, exactly. I mean, when you see her before, here's the thing. Maddie's hair has a lot of natural fuzz to it. So she has these beautiful curls in there. I just expanded them with the Embellish spray, but I don't want them to go back to the fuzz. So if my spray had water in it, that's what I have to worry about.
And that's why you probably feel like you're fighting sometimes. You've done your style and you're like, great, it looks great. Let me like capture it just like this so it doesn't move. So you spray the heck out of it with a hairspray that's loaded with water. That now you're putting moisture back on your hair, right? This is gonna help lock it in. And so it's, if anything, it's gonna help kind of fight against that frizz. This is one of my favorite hairsprays.
And that's exactly how you would be using it if you're going to put your hair up.
Oh, because like so I don't have to fight against it. I almost can help it.
It's just so transformational, isn't it?
Bring the bounce back.
I mean, did you ever think of a hairspray being like your tool? Like this is literally
you get two.
It's amazing.
Okay, dynamic duo.
I think I will do some too.
This is your new summer hairspray.
For me to get bigger.
$13 on an easy payment. Over 500 in our show picked up this and the Go-Go Mini. Or like do your self-grip rollers, and then that you get the flex spray you could style without heat. This is really your summer hair.
I know, I thought I would judge it a little
Could we
bit.
turn Monday into a date night for Maria? Because your hair is like photo shoot ready.
Okay, here we go.
Adorable. Hey, shop the entire show and you can see everything that Maria brought us for this hour of Calista, so you can really change up your style. But it's about the 12 o'clock hour, so stay close. When the clock strikes 12, it's Q Check with our big deal and our today's special value. You don't want to miss it.